Hi, it's Bruce. It's Sunday, June 19th, 2011, and I wasn't going to have time to do a video today because we were going to be at the theater. We were going to see a preview of Death Takes a Holiday, but we had a lovely brunch with our friends Nick and Eric, and we got to the theater, and they had canceled the performance because I believe they said the leading lady is sick, and so was her understudy. So I hear. Unfortunately, next week I'm going away to Spearfish, South Dakota, Bill's hometown, for a week and a half, so I'll be gone the next 2 weekends, and hopefully I can see Death Takes a Holiday after that, but I was so looking forward to it. I've got extra time now. Alright, but I only have one play to review because I wasn't going to do this until I had a couple under my belt. But The Normal Heart. We went to see The Normal Heart right before it won the Tony for Best Revival. Thought I wanted to catch it. I'll talk about the Tonys in a little bit because now I have time. To tell you the truth, The Normal Heart, the play, I only saw once in the original production, and I saw it with Bill because we've been together 32 years. And wasn't our favorite play. We've never been fond of The Normal Heart. It has a good heart where it is. But I always, when I saw the original production, I thought in the small theater, I thought I was like just being lectured and ranted at. And even though it was a good lecture and a good rant, it just was like too preachy to me, in a way. It was about the same time there was another play called As Is on Broadway that dealt with AIDS, and I remember enjoying that. But I thought the Larry Kramer, you know, he's a guy who goes out and he's known for what he does, and I just, you know. Anyway, there's a new production at the Golden Theater. It won the Tony for Best Revival, and it's remarkable. It's almost, to me, not the same play. Joel Grey and George C. Wolfe have directed a brilliant cast, and I think they brought, where I didn't think there was as much humanity maybe in the rant that I saw 30-some years ago or 20-some years ago. This was character and emotionally driven. Night and day. This was really nice. How can you not cry with John Benjamin Hickey watching him at the end of this play? I won't give spoilers, but John Benjamin Hickey won Best Featured Actor at the Tonys, and Ellen Barkin, who is also remarkable, won Best Supporting Featured Actress. But the non-winning people who are in the show are stellar. Joe Mantello is wonderful as Ned Weeks. I'm so glad to see he got back to acting. He'll probably not act in a long time again from now because he's such a great director. Lee Pace was wonderful. I always had a little crush on him from Pushing Daisies, and he's really great. Mark Herlick was wonderful, and Jim Parsons, who I did not know, I think he's in The Big Bang Theory on television, which I've never seen. I hear it's so good. Was also wonderful. A remarkable production. It's running only through July something. If you have a chance, go see it. It's remarkable. All right, the Tonys. Now, I still have not seen at least 3 plays that were, one of which won several awards. I have not seen Anything Goes yet. Forgive me, Sutton. Haven't seen Sister Act and haven't seen Bengal Tiger, which will be closing. And I'm going away. I don't think I'm going to have a chance to see it. I probably should have tried to get it after Death Takes a Holiday was canceled today, but I wasn't thinking. I love the awards. I thought the awards were very good. I thought Neil Patrick Harris was wonderful. I thought the rap number at the end was brilliant. I thought his number with Hugh Jackman was wonderful. I pretty much agreed with all the winning nominees. Now, I haven't seen Anything Goes. I'm a big How to Succeed person fan. I knew Anything Goes was going to win. I don't like Anything Goes, the musical, that much. I'm looking forward to seeing it in Sutton Foster and that cast, and I'm sure that I'll like it more. Look what I I didn't like The Normal Heart, and now I like this production. So I didn't see Sutton Foster or the Best Musical Revival or the Best Choreography yet. But I have seen pretty much everything else. Now, I agreed with most of the categories. The two things that rubbed people wrong, if you're watching the blogs or hearing people complain about what they didn't like, were Frances McDormand and what she wore on the Tonys. God bless her. I didn't mind what she wore so much. It was ugly. It was inappropriate. It was Frances McDormand. My gripe with her was it looked like she hadn't washed her hair. If you're going to wear that dress, it looked like you washed your hair at least. I don't know what she does. She's married to a Coen brother. That probably has some effect on you. And people didn't like Mark Rylance's acceptance speech. Now, I say you win a Tony, you're allowed to do whatever you want to. I understand people want people to thank their co-nominees and the people they work with and all that. Mark Rylance does these weird poems. He did it the last time he won for Boing Boing, and he does this poem about if you have to push over a wall or walk through a wall, what kind of walls are best. And I think it's kind of amusing, and I think it actually relates to acting and working in the theater, trying to get through walls. So I didn't mind it, and he's so brilliant in Jerusalem. It's like a one-man masterclass. All right, so I love Frances McDormand winning, and I like Mark Rylance winning, and I didn't care what they said or wore. Book of Mormon, of course, I knew it was going to win. Everybody knew it was going to get everything, except it didn't get supporting featured actor. John Larroquette won, and I was happy. Now, I loved Rory O'Malley in Book of Mormon, but I thought John Larroquette next to Daniel Radcliffe, I thought he brought so much to J.B. Bickley that I hadn't seen before. So I was happy that John Larroquette won. And Book of Mormon got 9 nominations anyway. I was a little surprised they got Best Score over Scottsboro Boys because I thought they were going to give a Kander and Ebb tribute. But I wasn't that surprised that they didn't win. I knew Book of Mormon. I loved the score. The CD's great. So the one thing I was unsure about, I sort of got wrong, was John Larroquette. I got John Larroquette right when I picked my Tonys. I didn't get score right because I picked Scottsboro Boys. I also didn't get because I just did Normal Heart. I had a feeling Joe Mantello might win Best Actor at the last minute, so I sort of predicted him. But all year I knew Mark Rylance would win, so stupid me. Okay, well, we know that War Horse, if you saw my War Horse review, you know that I was happy that War Horse won Best Play, Best Direction of a Play, and all the categories, set, lights, all that stuff for play. Normal Heart I was happy with, of course. I'm not so sure about Anything Goes yet until I see it. Book of Mormon, I was happy with all their wins. I guess there's really not much more to talk about. John Benjamin Hickey is wonderful. I love Jewel Vasquez in Mother with a Hat, and I love Mackenzie Crook in Jerusalem. But when you see John Benjamin Hickey, boy, it was a tough year for actors. There were so many good lead actors and so many good featured actors. Norbert Leo Butz, the only Catch Me If You Can person. I predicted he would win. I thought he would win. I was sort of rooting for Tony Sheldon for Priscilla because I wanted Priscilla to get more this year. Priscilla got costumes, but, you know, what's that? They were great costumes, and they deserved it. And I really guess there's really nothing to argue about too much this year. Bring Neil Patrick Harris back again, and I hope next year's musicals and plays are as interesting as this year's. And of course, I haven't seen Death Takes the Holiday yet because they canceled it. Anyway, that's off Broadway. All right, have a good time. I'll see you in a few weeks. I'm going to South Dakota. I will not ride a horse though.